Still to come here on Business Live, we're going to be live at the Ideal Home Show in West London, where Grove Gallery is looking for a new audience of art buyers. Stay with us. Welcome back. Today sees the start of the Ideal Home Show, one of the UK's longest running exhibitions at London Olympia. But among the usual displays by designers, suppliers and consumer goods companies, this year will be an art gallery. Grove Gallery hopes to showcase its artists at the event to expose them to a new audience of possible buyers. Well, James Ryan is the Chief Executive of Grove Gallery and he now joins me from the Ideal Home Show. James, welcome to you. What gave you the idea for this?
Very good morning to you, Ian. We just wanted to be different as an art gallery. Obviously, art can come across to some as being quite a upper echelon, stuffy environment. And we wanted to, have something and a business concept that enticed and catered for all, really. So we've introduced this model, which allows our clients to own these, some of these beautiful originals that are behind me, and also earn a slight income and a royalty each and every single time the original image is used and purchased on a print or some form of merchandise. And yeah, it's been a very busy opening day. Martin Lewis was just round the corner. He's literally just wrapped up. So we strategically put ourselves here to be as close to him as possible and try and captivate some of the audience.
So presumably this is quite an expensive undertaking for you.
Not particularly, no. I think the key thing is you have to, speculate to accumulate. You have to invest. We've been trialing this model now for just over a year. It does work, but also we want to be accountable to our clients that own the originals to, demonstrate that we are doing as much as we possibly can to actively promote, this concept.
How many works of art would you hope to sell as a result of taking this stand?
Something like today, it's more a case of exposure. There's a few red dots, over my shoulder at the moment. We also have an artist whose name is Robbie Walters in attendance, and I'm sure he'll be working his magic with the team in the stand. But ultimately, it's just more a case of exposure, generating sales, awareness, and I believe we'll sell a good amount of merchandise as well.
So what sort of artists are you trying to promote? Is it people who wouldn't normally get in front of an audience like this?
Yes and no. I don't want to sort of sidestep that question. We have sort of very well-known artists like Robbie behind me here. He, was a former artist in residence at Aston Martin. He's an established artist. Some of his works over my shoulder will go from anywhere from sort of like £7,000, right the way up to £120,000. So you've got artists like that. And then around the stand-up, we've got an artist called Clark Reynolds, who's known as the blind braille artist. You could acquire his works from as little as £1,000. We have, even works such as this here, which is a frank canvas. I heard you talking to the owner of Wetherspoons, and maybe something like that would fit him and his style. And you can purchase something like this for as little as, £100, really. So it just depends.
Very encouraging. Very, very briefly, James, how's recent trade been?
Recent trade's been good. Obviously, competition is rife, so you need to be doing as much as you possibly can. Very fortunate to be blessed with a fantastic team, people that are very proactive and passionate. And I think if it's a case where you have a good mentality and you want to go to the business rather than necessarily waiting for it, then business is fine.